have District 3 coming in. All right, gentlemen, I will start off with Mr. Pizzolatto on the 1.5 minutes. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Not tonight.
Good evening. First off, I'd like to start off with just a little personal note, introduce myself. I am Darren Pizzolatto. I've been a resident of Central since 1987, married to my wife since 1991, the former Ashley Bankston of Central. Together we have 3 kids. We have Dylan, our oldest son, is 14, Lauren, our middle daughter, is 12, and Grace, our youngest daughter, is 5. As far as the campaign goes, when I started getting into it and really thinking about if I was going to run for this, is to see if it's something I want to do. I had, my main decision in it was, I had what I call a fear. The fear was what I call lack of credentials. And when I say credentials, what I mean is, I can't stand up and sit here tonight and tell y'all I have an educational background. I can't tell you I was a former teacher, former principal, anything like that. But what I can tell you is I'm just like many of you sitting out there tonight, which is a concerned citizen of this community. I want to see it grow, I want to see it prosper, and I really believe, in my thought process, what pushed me over the edge and made me say, hey, I really want to do this, is I've realized I had what I call the right credentials, which is honesty, integrity, good morals, and I really believe I have a good head on my shoulders to make the right decisions for our kids. And when it all comes down to it, that's what we're here for. We're here for our kids. And they are the future of this community, and we just need to make the right decisions for them. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Walker.
I'm David Walker. I've been a resident of Central all my life and a graduate of this school. And I left here and got my college education, came back and spent 10 years as a teacher and a coach here. Following that, I went on to pursue other goals. My lifelong goal has been in the area of education. When I was campaigning, someone looked at me and said, David, why would anyone want to run for school board? And I said, well, there's only 2 reasons. One, I love the community of Central, and the second one is I love education. I have a background in a number of different areas. The academic area I'm very strong in, as going through and getting multiple college degrees, but also I taught vocational education and realized the need for that as a major part of our school system for the students that choose not to go to college and the students that have other personal careers as their goals after school. Thank you.
All right. First question will go to Mr. Pizzolatto. How can you ensure the Central community that you will always put the school system and the children first?
If I wasn't going to put the kids first or the school system first, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair tonight. Every decision that I make on that school board, I want to be able to know that I feel like I made the right decision for our kids. I want to be able to lay my head on my pillow at night and go to sleep and just feel I made the right decision. They will be first.
Mr. Walker, same question. I'll repeat. How can you ensure the Central community that you will always put the school system and the children first?
Every decision that I've made throughout this process, whether it was when we were trying to campaign, I put certain things ahead of personal goals by campaigning for the school system to try to get the amendment passed. I have worked with it, and every time, the decisions you make are not necessarily ones that are always popular, but they have to be something that you feel like, even if people are not happy with you, that you can say, I've done what I think is best, even if it's not always the popular thing to do.
All right. Second question will go to Mr. Walker first. What do you feel that the #1 priority would be if elected?
school system has a number of things that we have to address. One is our financial situation, and we have to look at how we are going to fund the best education that is for all of our students. But also, we have to make sure that we maintain high academic standards while providing all the needs and all the variety of things. We have to provide, by law, things like gifted education. We have to provide special education for students that have special needs. But at the same time, our number one priority is to provide an education for all the students of the school.
All right. Mr. Pizzolano, same question. What do you feel that the number one priority would be in Lincoln?
I think we need to focus mainly on keeping our money here in Central. Right now we have our local vendors who we do receive money in the school system from taxes. We need to learn how to work maybe with the chamber a little bit to keep our money in Central, keep working with our vendors. You know, there is one other issue, not really an issue, but something we can think about is, I hate to say not hiring out of our district as far as faculty, but look at people that are qualified in our district to work here. And what I mean by that is if they're working in our district, that means, if they live in our district and they're working here, that means they're spending their money here, whether it be on their lunch break, whether it be shopping, they're always here. If we have someone here that's qualified that lives in Central that is working out of our parish or in another school, they could be spending their money somewhere else that could be left here in Central.
We'll have the closing, 1 minute closing, and we'll start with Mr. Walker.
I just finished reading a book called The 5 Secrets You Must Learn Before You Die by John Izzo. One of the secrets, he said, one of the 5 said, give more than you take. This is my opportunity to give back to a community that's given me so much. You know, it gave me an education, it gave me my first job after college. It's my chance to give back to this community in ways and the information that I have and the experiences that I've had over my lifetime. That is the only reason that I'm running, is to try to give back to this community and give back to the children of this city. Thank you.
Mr. Pizzolano, 1 minute.
This is very exciting to me. It's something I really want to do. You know, I see the school system just starting, it's brand new, and I really want to be a part of it. I think we have a great thing started, and I think it can only get better. So I really just, you know, I really want to be on this board. I'd like y'all to really consider voting for me this Saturday. I appreciate it.
Thank you, gentlemen.